What is going on, everybody? Greg Phillips here. Sorry about that. So it's been a while since I've recorded one of these. Been a lot going on, and just got something kind of been pounding on my head all day, so I wanted to share it with y'all. A lot of the things that I'm doing as far as career, making money, going for success, there's a driving force that I have, and I'm going to kind of give you a little backstory on it. So about a year ago, it was actually been a year ago last month, I ran across a guy by something he had posted on Facebook. Started chatting with him, and he introduced me to what's known as the Unlimited Wealth System. So I checked it out, and particularly a certain program that was at the time still in pre-release, and told me a fair amount about it, but I was very skeptical. Not to mention I was broke. Didn't have a lot of money to put into it. Wasn't even thinking about it at that point. I'd done several online businesses in the past, and won't say I lost my butt, but I didn't make no money at it for sure. Kind of, threw away a few $100 here, $100 there, kind of thing. So I sat there, talked with him. We did a little video conference on the computer. Had some good conversation. He learned a little about me. I learned a little about him. And felt pretty good about what he was saying. But me being me, I was still very skeptical. So fast forward a couple of months. Got back in touch with him. Had some more conversation. Met up, and we sat down and chilled out and had a beer and chatted for a little bit. And asked him a bunch more questions. He answered some more questions. We started communicating a little more. Went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Still very skeptical. So, I guess it was finally about 4.5 months later. I said, you know what? I'm gonna make some sacrifices. And give up a couple of my, things that I really enjoy to be able to set a little money aside to where I could move forward on this program that me and him had been talking about. So I did that, made the sacrifice, got up the money, and the program one part of that system that he was introducing me to was an educational platform to learn a little something about cryptocurrency. So I thought, okay, cool, I'll give it a shot. And at the time, you could sign up as a pre-enrollee. Didn't cost you nothing. You can kind of look around. Don't really get any of the meat and potatoes, but you could look around. So I did that. And then a couple of weeks in, I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it. So I did. Went ahead and paid the money that needed to be paid. And let it sit for another couple of months. Month and a half, something like that. So then I started digging into it. Started learning a little bit. Learned a little bit about what cryptocurrency was about. Learned a little bit about what trading was about. How things related to fiat currency, which is like our, American dollar, yen, peso, general accepted currency. So kind of did some learning and still wasn't sold. But I figured, hey, education's education. So I started kind of pushing towards that and trying to learn a little bit when I could and had the time I guess I should say when I took the time to sit down and try to learn something. Go about a month in, I started asking him some more questions, looking for more information. Fortunately, he's good people, and he doesn't mind teaching. So he answered my questions. And then he shared some information with me. Shared some audios with me. What those audios talk about opened my mind to a lot of stuff. It made me realize really my potential and understand that there's things I could do to be successful. And it helped me to understand that being successful has more to do with your mindset than what you do. The title of those audios is Your Wish is Your Command. Basic overview of them is basically they give you an understanding of how much you control your world. And, you know, we all want that genie in the bottle. Well, we're our own genie in the bottle. It's up to you to learn how to use that knowledge to achieve those goals and desires. So I started listening to these. One of the things they teach is listen, and listen again, and listen again, and listen again, and listen again, and keep listening, and listen some more. They teach you how to harness your mind power and to get your focus on fulfilling your own desires and getting to that level of success that you so choose to get to. Not everybody's going to be at the same success level. Not everybody has the desire to be at the same success level. There's plenty that, you know, want to be billionaires. There's a whole lot more that want to be millionaires. And there's a bunch that would just like to see $200,000 a year or whatever. And there's plenty of people that aren't that worried about money. Success is not money to them. Success is just being happy in life, being healthy. The thing is, those audios teach you how to do all that. So here I am, a year later. I've learned so much from those audios that though I don't have millions of dollars, I'm not financially where I want to be yet, but I am happy. I've learned how to be happy where I'm at and yet still keep striving. So I've had a lot of people tell me, especially, you know, in reference to the cryptocurrency world, that, oh, it's a fad, it's a scam, it's this, it's this, it's this. I don't see that. I don't see it that way. With the systems that we're using, I've learned that, you know what, you can be successful whether the markets are going up, down, sideways, whatever. And I've also been able to apply that to other things in life. And so I begin to look at things a lot differently. And I begin to understand how those things come about. And I begin to truly understand that success in life, happiness in life, 99% is in your head. 99% is you thinking. So down below this video, I'm going to put a link, excuse me, to a little snippet, a little basic introduction to these audios that I'm talking about. I've always been in, well, the biggest part of my life I've been in construction. I've gotten to where physically I can't really do construction anymore. But because of the audios and because of my mindset and my way of thinking, I've changed that up. I've gone into a new career in real estate. Pretty much the last thing I'd ever thought I'd be doing. I mean, just the thought never crossed my mind. But through that, see, I'm still being successful. And I'm still happy. What most would look at my current situation, most would look at as being a bad situation. It's not an ideal situation, but you know what? It's only going to get better. So I'm going to share this little snippet, this little introduction of these audios down below. And it'll be in the description. And if y'all have any interest in the system and what we're doing with cryptocurrency, what we're doing with marketing, any thoughts or desires on how to brand yourself, just let me know. I'll be glad to send you some videos, audios, get on a Zoom call, have a conversation with you on it. And the one that led me to this system and has helped me through it will be glad to get on. We've got several others to be glad to get on with a Zoom call or conference call or whatever, video, whatever y'all want to do. If you desire to be successful, if you have a desire in your life that you're currently not able to fulfill for whatever the reason may be, predominantly it's probably going to be in your head, in your mind. If you want to learn how to achieve those desires, achieve those goals, achieve success in your life, whatever that may be for you, you know what? Hit me up. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter. It ain't hard to find me. Let me know. Let me know what you think. I'll be glad to sit down and talk with you. Anyway, y'all have a good night. I appreciate your time. And we'll catch y'all later.